What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? Let's talk about it. Dion Williams, King Jr., John Lostom, Don Ron, King Third Eye Supreme, Tech RD, Sherman Callahan, Boxing News DC, Pope Porter, Terry Pruitt Wright, Peace of Blessings Queen, Robert McGavero. What's going on, great brother? There's no such thing as the next Mayweather. It is the type of talent that come along once in a year, once 100 years. Terrell Logan, what's going on? King Dates, Tab Investments, what's going on? It's not seeing the next Mayweather, and I'll explain. Mark Wonderly, what's going on? Clarence McLean, my brother, what's goody with you, great brother? He said, Blue, for some reason my wrench won't show up. You change your account? Hey, Clarence, did you change your account? You change your account or something? Buddy Love, Keith Marcel, what's going on? Mark Wonderlet. Gerald Hamilton, what's going on? Anwar Willis, what's going on? Young King Company, go support my brother, Young King Company. Click on the link and go support my brother, Young King Company. His wife is on the verge of becoming the cover magazine of Health and Fitness magazine. Ronnie Franco, what's going on? So click on that link. My brother, Young King Company, put in the chat and go vote. You can vote once a day. Mr. Blue, what's going on? Mike C, Young World, Boxing Boy Nation. You're saying 007. Where you been at? Jay Samuels, what's going on? Dirty D's, Patrick Scott. Pat Scott, what's good with you, great brother? Frank from the Land, Leon Sterling, Ron, Fabian Terry, my brother. Tavarius Devance, where you been at? Melvin Harris, Javon Pfeiffer. It's Jay Howard. What's going on? Hey, big boy, do me a favor. You take the fan and put it right here for me. Cap's Corner Store, Knock Your Block Ossetto, Airborne, Cav, what's going on? DeAndre Smith, Mamba, Shaquan, Booby Drew, Miss Joette, Peace of Blessings Queen. How you doing tonight? Hits 2511, Fee Moy, P. Ollie, Jimmy Thomas, Skills from New Orleans, my brother. DP Rocker, Stephen Barrios, Lord Sweat, Real Chopper, Louis Bay, Arnold Kirby, The Drop, Young World, Moots Seniors, Antonio Hicks, Deontay Mosley, Walter Robinson, Juan Pierre, QY Dub Network, Brocusa, Randall 700, The Benny 88, Willie Grissett, Jonathan 97, Derek Moore, Patrick Martinez. What's going on? You take too long. Go somewhere else. Julius Thomas, what's going on? Kendall Anthony, Deshaun Scott, what's going on? I'm not holding you up. You get free to click out, back out, and go somewhere else. Joe 123 Wilson, Jose Facial 13 Rivera, what's going on, great brother? Twin D, my brother, what's goody with you? Bruce Bishop, Avila, Jay Brumfield, Sky Miller, what's going on? Lil Scrappy, what's going on? Where you been at, bro? Stephen Bateman, what's going on? Band Up, MP Dub T, my brother MP4 Vids. My brother Money in the building. What's goody with your money? What's good? The Drop, Dante Johnson, TDLC, Elgin Cool Gold. What's going on? Ninja Technical, Renaissance Dad, TDLC, Nicholas Simon, Soul Truth, Nelson Armstrong, Double R, Michael Manning, Mo 2013, Tony Brown. If you copy my name, Mr. Shelton, my brother. I don't know about that, man. I ain't seen no confirmation, so I left that alone. Pat Cannon, Matthew Watkins, Brown Lumber 909. T. Henderson, what's going on? Justin Jackson, John Wick, Jay Lynn, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing tonight? Michael Manning, what's going on? Jermaine Whitehead, CKK, Jonathan Kurtz, Willie Cole, Unique Business, what's going on, great brother? Matthew Watkins, my brother in the super chat, appreciate you, great brother. Marissa Aiken, Peace of Blessings Queen, how you doing today? Louis A, what's going on? Princess Earl, what's going on? Pat Cannon, Matrix, Pat Cannon, what's going on, great brother? I ain't see you in a few days, brother. Matrix Theory, what's going on? Doughboy, LV Live, what's going on? Fabian Terry, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what's up, Blue? New York schedule early morning. Have to show some love and support the work. Facts over feelings. Smash the like button. Salute, I appreciate you. Pete James, I need a break from mainstream. Fee May, what's going on? Bounce South D-Town, what's going on? All right, my people, let me get into this. Big George 850, Robbie Sanders, Aaron Whitelaw, Darnell Mutherland, what's going on? Erica Bailey, peace, blessings, queen. How you doing tonight? Yeah, that's normal. Paul Murphy, what's going on? JBT 2018, Big Scat Straight, what's going on? Man Down, Anthony Robinson, Ronnie Franco, what's going on? Big Scat Straight, where you been at, bro? I ain't see you in a couple of days. Unadulterated Truth, what's going on? So now let's get into this, right? I got to get into this. I wasn't going to talk about this. I had a completely different topic I wanted to talk about. Salute to my brother Fabian Terry dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Jose Del Sol, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, can we talk a little about why not many people are excited about Canelo fight anymore compared to other fights? That's how I see it. Because people want, at this stage in Canelo Alvarez's career, people want to see Canelo Alvarez fight what they deem to be the best opposition out there. And most fans, I would say 70% of fans, base fights off a name they're familiar with. Let me say it to you again. 70% of fight fans base big fights based off of names they are familiar with. If they're not familiar with your name, it's not a good fight. Corey Murphy, what's going on? John Merriweather, Brian Corbett, what's going on? Cuddy Fam Bam, Scoop B, what's going on? Mike J, what's going on? You understand? So if you're not a name they could identify with, then guess what? You ain't fighting the best. You understand? How many people actually know who Dimitri Bivol is? Not many people. They can't identify with Dimitri Bivol. So guess what? He's cherry picking. Since they can't figure out who Dimitri Bivol is, they never saw Dimitri Bivol, they never seen him fight, then Canelo must be cherry picking, and they're not with it. Dub S6 Jason, my brother, what's good with you? Randall 700, what's going on? You understand? Herbal Naturalist Hypothesis, Alfred Edwards, what's going on? Malik Johnson, what's going on? You understand? So that's how most fans base their knowledge of the sport. I ain't never seen him, so he can't be that good. Chantel Hill, what's going on? That's just the nature of the fans in the sport of boxing. I ain't never seen this dude, so imagine self-made media family is going on, mafia family is going on. Imagine this, right? You in the barbershop, right? And somebody deem you to be somebody who's knowledgeable about the sport of boxing, right? And somebody come up to you because you have casuals and you have super casuals, right? And so you come up to somebody who you think got knowledge of the sport of boxing, and you ask him, "Hey man, ain't that Mexican dude with the red hair he fighting? Yeah, Canelo, because you know his name. Yeah, Canelo. Yeah, man, who he fighting? Man, some dude we ain't never heard of. Oh, all right. Oh, he must not be good. Man, we don't know who that dude is. They're gonna base it off of that. They're gonna base it right off of that. You ever seen that dude fight? He get ready to fight? Nah, he ain't that good. Then Curtis Price, what's going on? That's how it goes. I've seen it all the time. So many times I'm in barbershops or I'm in places, and people are talking about boxing or fights that just happened, right? And they'll be talking about it. I don't get into people conversation, and they'll be talking about fights and different things. Barbecues I'm at, gatherings, I just be like, El Rivia, what's going on, great brother? James, what's going on? Tip O'Malley, what's going on? Jose Villanueva, what's going on? Soul Truth, what's going on? Alex Torres, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So all too often that happens. Man, you seen that dude Floyd, man? Man, I hear the most. If you listen to the stuff I hear, it just be like, but I just leave it alone, man. Sometimes I be with my friends, casuals in the sport of boxing. Boy, and they'll tell you some fantastic stories, boy. Yo, man, tell them, right? Man, people be talking about Floyd Mayweather, man. Tell them when he beat that heavyweight dude. What's his name? What? Yeah, you right. No point in me. Yeah, I ain't going to indulge in that type of conversation. You right, brother. MP4 Vids, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. All is well, and I hope that all is well with you, my brother. MP4 Vids is locked in to fight on July on Pro Box Promotions. Okay, salute to you, Money. Text me the info. Text me that info, Money. Salute to my brother, Money Powered 4, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, man. Y'all should hear some of the stuff I hear, man. Zara, what's going on? Malik Johnson, brother in the super chat. He said, real fans know Beeble, but you're not a real fan. Who are you talking to? Malik Johnson? You just confused me. I'm confused. Edwin Burks, what's going on? Oh, that's just, okay, Malik Johnson. Oh, you confused me. Oh, you talking about what Casual say? 504 T Rel, what's going on? Board Knowledge, what's going on? T Scott, what's going on? Yeah, Casual fans, they'll tell you. Shamar Rasham Shalom, Edward Burks, what's going on? DOG 215, my brother. Quincy Carter, what's goody with your great brother? Big homie Coop, Derek Walter, what's going on? Yeah, so many times, man. I be at Thomas, what's going on? My brother H Money, hashtag H Mob in the building. What's goody with you? He said Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. Who wins the potential super fight? I got Dev winning. I think Dev is a better athlete, and he's naturally bigger, longer jab, and Shakur's not. I just feel like Dev have the edge. The Boston Creed 215, what's going on? Now I know people going to tell you Hamilton still won. What's going on? Man, you just a Dev fan. You can say what you want. I'm just calling it how I see it. Period. Devin has a longer jab. You saw at times when Oscar Valdez doubled up on his right hand and was getting through. Imagine Devin Haney's right hand. Oscar Valdez has 66-inch arms. Devin Haney has 6-inch arm reach over him and faster hands. He's bigger, quicker feet, which means he could get in and out quicker. Drew Blue, what's going on? Shogun 76, Cabo Aborigine, Stingy Loco, what's going on? And he's athletic. He's quicker on his feet. He's just naturally bigger. So I just give the edge to Devin. But I mean, Malik Johnson says Shakur has fought better competition than Haney, and Shakur looks sharper. How could you make that assumption? I guess, yeah. Well, right now, because Shakur just fought, but Jamel Herring is the best fighter on his resume. Is Jamel Herring as accomplished as Jorge Linares? No. I mean, Miss T, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing tonight? Dominique Seaborn, what's going on? But I guess right now, yeah. Douglas Bronzy 13, Isaiah Yah Israel, what's going on? Big T, my brother, what's goody? Old Money Swag, what's going on? As far as him looking sharper, he looks sharper because of his style of fighting. So it's based off of the style. Styles make fights, right? So Elijah on the down, what's going on? He sits down on all his punches, right? He sits down. He's more flat-footed, right? Only the funk, what's going on? So when you're sitting down and you're not moving as much, you're gonna look sharper. My brother, bitch, be megastar in the building. Go if you got sons, daughters, nieces, and nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother, bitch, me megastar, little princess's channel. So yeah, when you his defense is better than Dev, I think. So the thing is this, right? Is and it's opportunity. You understand? And he's starting in a lower weight class. So the fact that he's starting in a lower weight class, so he's moving up, right? H Money say Blue, he's a Shakur Stevenson's 2-division unified champion in less than 20 fights. Yeah, that's opportunity though. Dev never got the opportunity to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Shakur got the opportunity, and he started in lower weight classes where there's not as many big fights, not as many options. At 135, if you Lomachenko, look how many options you have at 135. You got Teofimo Lopez. You got even the B-level fighters at 135 is good fights. Richie Comey and Nakatilia and the B-level fighters at 135 are good fights. You know what I mean? Frank Martin, Devin Haney. The options is different. At 126, it's limited, right? At 130, right, it's more options than at 126. But it's all opportunity based. If you get the opportunity to be able to put on, then you're gonna be able to put on. You know what I mean? If Dev was able to start at 126 and have the opportunity to fight 130, Jamel Herring and Oscar Valdez. You know, look what Dev got to jump through hoops and hurdles. He can't get the Teofimo Lopez fight. Can't get the Lomachenko fight. He should have. Let's be technical. Let's be real. Devin should have been able to fight Lomachenko already. He was his mandatory. Then he should have been able to fight, defend it in an undisputed match against Teofimo Lopez. He didn't get neither one of those opportunities because he's on the wrong side of the street. So that's what happens when you can't get the opportunities, right? He can't fight Tank because Floyd Mayweather don't want to make that fight happen. It's just what could he do? He can only take what's available. So Shakur at 126 and top rank matchmaking is bar none. I think they got the best matchmaking in all of boxing. And especially when you first come in the sport, and so now they match made him to he made himself the mandatory for Jamel Herring, right? Dev can't do that. He made himself the mandatory for Lomachenko, and Lomachenko vacated the belt. It's just opportunity, you know what I mean? So Bro Kuza, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. We got 690 people and we have 327 likes. I'm going to say it to y'all again. We have 690 people watching, and we have 320 likes. Bro Kuza in the super chat, he said, what's good, Blue? You know these two brothers are my favorite right now, so the disrespect they are receiving is unfair. What can we do? That's why I'm talking about it tonight, Bro Kuza. That's why I'm talking about it tonight. It's amazing, right? I'm going to go in. Only the Funk, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute, my brother. Salute to you, great brother. I'm about to go in. This is amazing to me. It's amazing. Just do boxing. What's going on? Knuckle up. What's going on? Tiana Scott, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing tonight? Dark Truth, Deuce. What's going on? Devin 130 right now. It's not even close. Oh, for sure. He going to beat everybody at 130. Everybody. H Money. Watch how quick all of a sudden these fighters, Ellis Johnson, what's going on? Watch how quick all of a sudden Elbow is going on. Fighters don't want to give him the opportunity. Hits 2511 in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, you the pound for pound best boxing. Thank you for all the real facts and keeping it 100. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you, man. Alexander Shevchenko, what's going on, great brother, in the super chat? Neither Haney or Shakur can beat Floyd. Stop dissing Floyd. You don't pay attention. See, that's why I tell y'all all the time. It says pay attention, but it's actually free. So this is what's wrong with today's time. Everybody like instant gratification. I didn't even start talking about what I'm talking about, and you already talking about Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson can't beat Floyd Mayweather. Well, let me tell you something. Let me enlighten you. Muhammad Ali was never going to be considered the greatest boxer in the world. It was sliding Joe Louis when he was considered the best boxer in the world in history. Well, guess what? Now you refer to him as the greatest of all time. When Sugar Ray Leonard came, he was considered a golden child. It was blasphemy. It was not to compare him to Sugar Ray Robinson and Sugar Ray Robinson and so on and so forth. Right? When Floyd Mayweather came in the game and people were saying he's going to be one of the greatest, if not the greatest, people were saying, ain't no way he's going to do that. Now you talking about, so you got to pay attention. Start paying attention first before you just start to make an assumption. If you don't even know what I'm talking about, why are you quick to come to a defense which you don't even know what you're talking about? You know what I mean? People say, Muhammad Ali, I can't believe Muhammad Ali say the GOAT. Now you refer to him as that. And it's not a slight to Floyd Mayweather. It's actually it's not slighting Floyd Mayweather. It's actually a testament to him that people would want to be compared to him. What are you talking about? When Kobe Bryant came, the late, great, legendary Kobe Bryant, Adam Quinnos, what's going on? Silks, what's going on? Came in the league and wanted to be like Michael Jordan, CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building, Darnell Schaefer, Kevin Lyles, what's going on? People said, oh, ain't no way. Now all of a sudden everybody loved the Mamba. Oh, he top 5 greatest of all time. But I thought you said ain't no way you can compare him to the greatest that ever did it. Ain't that what you said? Ain't no way. Well, now everybody suddenly talk about how great he is. Geraldo Valencia, Warrior 519, what's going on? Maj Penn, what's going on? Blood Cousins, what's going on? Charles Tejera, what's going on? Rocco Drama 23, Kareem Hood 40, what's going on? Wait to see what I'm talking about before you come in here talking about, hey man, you did. How's that? What are you talking about? Bro, Unique, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, peace, Blue. Thanks for keeping the pedal to the metal on the NBF league and the participants. Oh, for sure. We're going to get into this. But I need them likes up. Ain't no way. We got 750 people and 420 likes. That means we have over 340 people just sitting there moonlighting. The like button is free. Smash the like button. We should have as equal or close to an amount of people as likes. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. Deneric Williams, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. He said, Blue got the best content. You've been getting busy. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000% dropping that half a good on your boy Blue, Deneric Williams. Derek Walter, brother in the super chat, he said, what's next for Boots? Boots fight next Saturday. Boots fights next Saturday. Boxer Session TBS, my brother Kai in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Boxer Session TBS. My brother was on ESPN, man. Derek Walter, Boots fight next Saturday against Custio Clayton for the IBF title eliminator. Alexander Shevchenko back in the super chat. Haney gets beat by Kambosos, Shakur by Loma. Okay, see, there you have it. Zoomverse, what's going on? See, Morpheus Bay, what's going on? See, I told y'all the truth will always come to the light. Slim Reaper, what's going on? So the brother don't like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. Keemstar Smirkers, what's going on? I told y'all the truth I will always bring the truth to the light. So, brother, you don't like Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. You comparing Shakur Stevenson, talking about he going to lose to Loma. Loma fight at 135 and Shakur fight at 130. Why is you talking about Shakur Stevenson compared to Lomachenko? And Lomachenko has 2 losses already. And you didn't even know who Kambosos was until his last fight. But yet you want to peg these two over Devin Haney. This is why I'm talking about what I'm talking about today. So you saw Lomachenko lose 2 fights. Brother only got 18 fights and he already lost 2. To a journeyman and to a kid. George Kambosos, you had no idea who George Kambosos Jr. was 7 months ago. It wasn't, well, a little over. It wasn't until last summer when Teofimo Lopez was supposed to fight George Kambosos that made you familiar with George Kambosos. Now, all of a sudden, you so well versed in George Kambosos, you feel like he gonna beat Devin Haney. I'm sure you was well aware of Devin Haney way before you knew who George Kambosos was. By far, it's not even close. And then you're talking about Shakur losing to a guy that's not even boxing right now and fight a weight class above him. How about talking about Shakur Stevenson becoming undisputed at 130, fighting against Kenichi Ogawa and Gutierrez? How about that? Is he going to lose to those guys? He got at least 2 more fights at 130, 3 more fights at 130 before he even get to 135. But you already pegging him to have a loss at 135. Because the fact remains is you don't like Shakur and Devin Haney. And you don't even know why. MB, what's going on? ADTV, one love, my brother in the super chat. Salute. Hope you do well, Blue. Same to you, great brother. Appreciate you, man. Juice, what's going on? Ralph Shelton, what's going on? Transfer 2007, what's going on? Get the likes up, man. We got 827 people, 546 likes. Get the likes up. Manny Face Publishing, 504 T-Rel, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Devin Haney, the real life Creed, tell them to put some respect on his name. Went straight to pro in Mexico. Facts. Nathan Beckham, what's going on? Now let's get into this. Leo GT, multimedia artist, what's going on? I want to get right into this. So Shakur Stevenson just won the Ring magazine, did he not? Don Sapinski, my brother in the super chat, much love to you. Kendrell, what's going on? Where you been at? Box Conversation, brother Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to the brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. So Shakur Stevenson just won the Ring Magazine title, did he not? Didn't Shakur Stevenson just Ring Magazine title? He just unified the belts against the top 10, top 15 pound for pound best fighter in the world, right? In Oscar Valdez. He just did that, right? And the Ring Magazine comes out with their rankings and ESPN rankings, right? And he can't crack the top 10? You have a fighter over Shakur Stevenson. You have Chocolatito with 3 losses, Estrada with 3 losses, Lomachenko with 2 losses, not even a champion. And then you have what's the brother's name? Kazuda Ioka. So you have Kazuda Ioka, who has 2 losses. Estrada, who has 3 losses, and should have 4 because I thought he lost to Chocolatito. Chocolatito has 3 losses. Lomachenko has 2 losses, and he ain't even a champion. You have these guys over Shakur Stevenson, who just beat Oscar Valdez in a unification bout and is an undefeated 2-division champion. Now, here's the thing. Make no mistake about it. If Oscar Valdez beat Shakur Stevenson, do you think that Oscar Valdez wouldn't be on their top 10 list? Do you think it's a chance Oscar Valdez beat Shakur Stevenson last Saturday and he's not in that top 10 pound for pound and wins the Ring Magazine belt? You think Oscar Valdez wins the Ring Magazine belt, beats Shakur Stevenson, is the unified WBC WBO champion, and the Ring Magazine and ESPN don't have him top 10 in the pound for pound list? Do you believe there's such a thing? Maj Penn, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Blue, you're the GOAT. I'm glued to your channel on a daily basis. Keep the content 100. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Okay, there's not a chance that Oscar Valdez beats Shakur Stevenson. And Maj Penn, appreciate you, great brother, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. There's not a chance that Oscar Valdez is not in that top 10 pound for pound list. Not a chance. Not a chance. And then you have Max Kellerman, who has the worldwide leader in sports, the biggest sporting platform in the world, sit in front of Devin Haney and had the nerve to say, what do you say when it's guys like me that say the real champion is George Kambosos Jr., who Max Kellerman wasn't high on, is George Kambosos Jr., and you getting the opportunity to fight for the titles? Because you don't consider Devin Haney a real champion. I'm so glad Devin Haney put the brakes on and said, brother, it don't matter what you think. And then he admitted that Lomachenko vacated the belts when he was the mandatory and didn't give him the opportunity. And then on top of that, he had the audacity on top of that to tell Devin Haney that Lomachenko shouldn't have vacated the belt. He should have just froze him out. He says, in my time, opposed to Lomachenko vacating the belt, they would have just froze you out. Did you just tell the champion and the mandatory that he should have just been frozen out because you wanted to see Lomachenko? This is a testament to the narrative that's pushed because they want. This is if y'all don't understand what this says to y'all. They want Lomachenko to be in that position. It's not a matter of what he's done in the ring. It's a matter of who they want to be represented in that position. And they want Lomachenko to be represented to represent in that position. So he just told Devin Haney to his face that he shouldn't have vacated. He should have just froze you out. So he sat. So now get this now. Alexander can't pronounce your last name to save. I knew Kambosos, he beat your boy Bay. It was nice to see. I'm sure it was. Twin D, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. See, now he's making them stories talking about he watched Kambosos fight Mickey Bay. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Kevin's Corner, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. Twin D, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said that dude doesn't like them because he afraid that they'll be the next Floyd Mayweather. He cannot stand them having the same hold on boxing as Floyd. And Twin D, he tried to come here. He tried to come here and pretend as if he's a fan of Floyd Mayweather, trying to like he's in defense of Floyd Mayweather. No, you just know Floyd Mayweather already it's already written in stone. Ain't nothing you could do about it. He was rooting to see Floyd Mayweather lose. See, I can read between the lines. You was rooting. You wasn't a fan of Floyd Mayweather. And I'm sure when people were saying Floyd Mayweather's the greatest fighter of all time, he was the same person that was sitting up there telling people, how dare you compare him to Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Muhammad Ali. He was that same guy. But now it's all said and done and Floyd Mayweather ain't never lose. And you know you can't do nothing. You can't rewrite history. Now you got to accept it. So now he ain't got no choice but to put Floyd Mayweather on that Mount Rushmore of his. He don't want to. He don't have a choice. That's what's happening here. He don't have a choice. And so since he don't have a choice, now he's going to pretend like he's in defense of Floyd Mayweather, talking about, hey, man, you can't compare him to Floyd Mayweather. Sure I can. This is the difference between me and you. And I need y'all to go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. It's a partnership that I'm doing. We will be putting on events for fighters who are up-and-coming fighters that's looking to make a name for themselves, fighters that instead of having to go to Mexico to get fights, they're going to be able to come to us. We're going to stage the fights here in the States and give fighters recognition and things of that nature. Charles in charge, brother in the super chat, dropping that on your boy Blue. He said, get the likes up. If Shakur and Haney ever fight, I got Shakur winning by split decision. I like them both, though. And I can understand that. Kendrell, what's going on? Kick Science Sosa, what's going on? I'm a fan of both of them as well. I just think the intangibles go to Devin Haney. Quicker to me, quick on his feet, quicker hands, long range, younger, going to get stronger. He's naturally bigger. I think that's the difference. Solo Productions, Taquan Wack, what's going on? Bro Kuzza, brother, back in the super chat. Oh, Shaqy been calling out Shakur heavy for 2 days. Yeah, he's his mandatory. I believe he's going to fight Oshaki Foster next. Bro Kuzza. I think he's going to fight Oshaki Foster. Hope now, what's going on? Because Kenichi Ogawa is fighting on June. Gutierrez and Hector Garcia are going to fight. So that's his WBC mandatory. It only makes sense. Evan, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, we can help those young brothers by supporting their fights and promoting them ourselves. They can't ignore them numbers. Facts. And here's another thing, right? Remember when Lomachenko, how ESPN, Dame Jody, what's going on? How ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, continue to make a mistake and tell y'all that Roosevelt Ivory, what's going on? Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on, Young King? 4am TV, what's going on? How they continue to tell y'all that how they continue to make 3 times on 3 separate occasions, they tell you Lomachenko, they put him up on the TV and tell you he's undefeated. I watch battles, JKG, what's going on? Jafari Seas, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? BGNX87, what's going on? Vinny Nelson, what's going on? DP Rock, what's going on, great brother? How do they continue to make that mistake and tell you multiple times that Lomachenko's undefeated when the dude lost twice? Imagine PBC putting Floyd Mayweather on the TV, right? And keep putting a loss in the loss column. Ricardo, 1997, what's going on? He said, where did these Duck Boasters riders come from, Blue? They came from detractors of Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. Cooking with Chris, what's going on? J Mad 4, what's going on? Donnie D, 1954, Triple OG, where you been at? Akeem Higgins, Slim Reaper, what's going on? Daquan, what's going on? So go to pbv.blkprime.com. Brian Chenault Jr., what's going on, great brother, in the super chat? Your top 5 pound for pound all time? Oh, man, that's Brian Chenault Jr., I do that at the end of the show. Part twice, what's going on? Twin Deep, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I call him Max Shellerman because he's been a long time for HBO first and now ESPN. No credibility, no shit. Hey, man, it's amazing that he could sit up there and try to tell him, what do you think about guys like me? What do you think about guys like me? He said, what do you think about guys like me that feel like you? This is what he said, you're not the champion, and George Kambosos the champion, and you getting an opportunity to fight for a title. What? How dare you say that? And then on top of it, he knew he was being misleading because then later in the interview, he tells Devin Haney, you're on the platform where, listen what he tells him, you're on a platform where it's predominantly about basketball and football. So these casual fans here, this is what Matt Kellerman said now. So these casual fans that we have here, what do you tell these casual fans that we have here to make them want to watch you? So you know it's casual fans that's watching and may not understand and know what's going on. So why would you mislead them and start off by saying you're not a real champion? Let that sink in now. If you know that you have majority of your fans is casual boxing fans or predominantly basketball and football fans, why would you start off the conversation by misleading the people as to who Devin Haney is and what Devin Haney represents? Why would you do such a thing? When it was not even necessary, because you could have went in the conversation and started off by just talking about Devin Haney going into Australia for a massive undisputed showdown with another world champion. Why try to water it down instead of lifting it up? So here's another thing I want to tell you. If you understand the sport of boxing is on a casual level with the majority of the people on the biggest sporting platform in the world, and you are a boxing expert and analyst first, before anything, why wouldn't you take that opportunity to uplift the sport of boxing to the highest level and tell the people and promote it and tell the people how great this fight is? $12, what's going on? Monica, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Why wouldn't you start off by saying, this is a fantastic fight. We got two young champions fighting for undisputed. There's only 6 undisputed champions. Start off by that. No, he didn't use that. He immediately started off by trying to discredit Devin Haney because they want to push the narrative. There you have it. Alexander Shevchenko, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. All those guys over Shakur have accomplished more in their career. You have double standard when it comes to losses. Kozuko is a 4 division champion who is avenging his loss. Stop this pro back. Okay. There's nobody in the sport of boxing that believes Kozuko, with 2 losses, I don't care if he avenged him or not, is a better fighter than Devin Haney. Sorry. Or Shakur Stevenson. Sorry. Good try. Try again. Ain't nobody in the boxing world, casual or not, that believe Ioka is a better fighter than Shakur Stevenson. And it's very easy to become a 4-division champion in those low weight classes because some of the weight classes are only separated by 2 pounds. If you're going to start off with this conversation with me, and you know this is what I do every day, right? Then tell the truth. to the people, because you could have a weight class 116, 115 weight class, and the next weight class is 118. That's 3 pounds separating the division. That's not even a division. Then 118 to 122. That's only 4 pounds. So that's a total of 7 pounds, and you moved up 3 divisions. Stop playing with me. This is what I do. From 140 to 147, Mario Barrios moved from 140 to 147. That's 7 pounds in one weight class, brother. You talking to me. You're not talking to your casuals at your local barbershop. Not taking away from his accomplishments, but moving up 3 pounds is a total. Moving up 7 pounds at that weight class is 3 different divisions. Miss Aisha, peace of blessings, queen. How you doing tonight? Moving up from junior welterweight. Hints. Shakur moved up from 126 to 130. That's half the amount this dude did with 7 pounds. So what are you talking about? Shakur moved up 1 division, and that's more than half the pounds that dude did to move up 3. Come on, brother, stop it. Stop it. Let me give you another example. Canelo Alvarez moved up 4 divisions. So you trying to tell me Ioka's 4 division champion is equal to Canelo's? Canelo started at 54, and he's fighting at 75. That's 21 pound difference. Y'all didn't hear what I said. Y'all didn't hear what I said. Canelo moved up from 154 to 175. That is 21 pound difference. 21 pounds. That's 21 pounds. Yeah, but he never won a championship, Mamba, at 147. So I'm talking about his championship run. So he's a champion at 54, 60, 68, and 75. That's 21 pounds. Get this. I want to show y'all something else. Do you know you could go from 115 to 126? That's only 11 pounds. Y'all didn't even hear what I said. You can go from 115 to 126. That's only 11 pounds difference. Errol Spence moves up. Terrence Crawford started at 130. He's now fighting at 47. That's 17 pound different weight. That's 17 pounds different. There's no comparison. So trying to say, oh, that dude's a 4 division. Bro, listen. Let's say he started at 115, right? And he finished his career, and he's at 122, right? Or 112 or whatever weight he fights at, right? One fight, let's say he weighed 115. He gonna rehydrate to 125 easy. So he rehydrated 3 weight classes. Come on, people, stop it. Stop it. It's not the same thing. Naeem Quiet Storm Take, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, what's up? Can we get a Blue Blood Sports top 10 pound for pound list? All the other lists are corrupt. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get on it, brother. I got the website, and, man, I'll be dragging my feet, man. I'll be having so much other things going on, man. Mangus Allen, what's going on? But Naeem Quiet Storm Tate, I'm definitely going to have it for y'all, man. I'm definitely going to have it for y'all. Mark Sam Miguel, what's going on? I watch Battle _JKG, brother, in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. I appreciate you. So you listening to people try to tell you, hey, man, we got 1,000 people here, and we have 700 likes. I don't know where they do that at. We got 1,067 people, and we have 760 likes. That's 300 people moonlighting. Smash the like button. Alexander back in the super chat. Stop the Loma. Yeah, right. Okay, brother. Salute to you. Boss Red 357. Pete James. Rico McCall. What's going on? NH. What's going on? Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, salute, Blue. To me, Boots, best prospect to be next Floyd. I like Shakur Haney, though I see flaws in both fighters that Floyd never had, power being one of them. That said, Shakur should be top 10 pound for pound right now. Right. Now, I'm not saying they are the next Floyd Mayweather. Let me explain what I'm telling y'all. They see the possibility. These dudes is 23 and 24. 23 and 24. Right? Boots is 24 as well. Right? And so, see, the grooming and co-signing from Floyd Mayweather on these don't put you in reminiscent of Roy Jones Jr. Oh, here we go. They get ready to tell me that my service is bad. So Boots is not there yet. Look at that. 100. They just dropped off 150 people. 150 people just dropped off. 150 people just dropped off. Now 200 people dropped off. Now we got 200 people dropped off. Colin Waters, what's going on? I watch battles. My brother back in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Now 250 people have dropped off. Now they dropped off 250 people now. Ain't that amazing? Ain't that amazing? 200 now, 270 people have dropped off now. Ant Lang, brother in the super chat, dropping that. Man, how do I say that, Ant Lang? How do I say that? 30 piece. Well, Ant Lang, salute to my brother Ant Lang in the super chat, dropping that quarter of a hundo and a Cinco on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, my God, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Legion 27, what's going on? Hey, they just pushed off 280 people. 280 people they just pushed off. 280 people at one time. Amazing, isn't it? Cherry Approval White, peace and blessings. Now they dropped up 300 people. They made it an even 300 now. Now they made it an even 300. Miss Sexy, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Ain't that something? Now they dropped off 300 people. 300 people they just pushed off. Amazing. Terry Approval, right? Peace bless to the Queen in the super chat, dropping that half a duck on your boy Blue in the super chat. Like Wilder say, till this day, we are still fighting even outside the ring for position when it's well deserved to them. That's a fact, Queen. That's a fact. So you have this brother coming here trying to justify Ioka. Now they dropped another 330 people. Now they dropped another 30 off. Now we have 330 people dropped off. My connection is excellent. Ain't no way 330 people should just drop off my stream. Ain't no way. Big Knuckle Boxing, what's going on? Ain't no way. No way. Giovanni Walker, brother in the super chat. My refresher for today. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Now they dropped off another 30 people. Mac the Man Inc., what's going on? Now another 30 people, Big Daddy, what's going on? Have been dropped off. Wow. Can't make this stuff up, man. And my connection is excellent, just so y'all know. Just so you know, my connection is excellent. They just dropped off another 30 people. That's amazing. Bobo, what's going on? Mike Biggs Boxing, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother Mike Biggs Boxing. VT19, what's going on? Now they dropped off another 10. Daniel Phillips, what's going on? Derek Gordon, 16 Deuce. Nick Silvio, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Kendrell, what's going on? I don't know what's going on, brother. Nick Silvio, what's going on? Silk said they kicked me out too, Blue. Oh, there go another 40 people. They just added 40 more people dropping off. Now my brother Alexander Shezmenko, he said I can't send the super chat. Wow, now they won't let him. You send too many. You support too much. Oh, there go another 40 people dropping off. Malik Olden, what's going on? Hey, Monica, they just dropped off another. Oh, there go another 20 people going. P. Rich, what's going on? We just went from 1,100 people to 650 people in a matter of 10 seconds. On the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, brother Terrence Bailey Sr. My brother Jay Hoover 07. He said, can't super chat, bro. Yeah, hey, bro, we just went from 1,167 people to 650 people in a matter of 10 seconds. Ain't that amazing? Ain't that amazing? Chris Major, what's going on? And continuing to drop it. Stack a lot of bullies, what's going on? Robert Williams, what's going on? Donnie D, 1954, brother in the super chat. They be like hands over the ears. La. Facts. Todd Tor, what's going on? Roosevelt Ivy, what's going on? I ain't never seen. They just dropped off. We went from 1,167 people to 640 people. Wow. In 10 seconds. Randall 700, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Big Blue, dropping that knowledge. Appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you 1,000%. Todd Tor, peace be free. What's going on? Monica, the queen in the super chat. Appreciate you, queen. Mr. Holmes, I have no clue. They haven't confirmed that. So BMD Ravens, what's going on? My only thing is why wouldn't he come out and debunk it? T Bonafide, what's going on? I'm sure he would have to see Michael James 616, what's going on? Roosevelt Ivy, what's going on? I'm sure he would have to see it's going viral right now. Music shown by Music TV. Jay Rich, what's going on? I'm sure he's had to see it's going viral. He will want to come out and say this ain't true or something. But I actually saw somebody said that it's not true. So, but I don't know. Jafari Caesar, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, guys coming in with fake accounts that are 1 day old to cause confusion. Donate or not, you will be sent to the bye-bye. Salute to my brother Jafari Caesar, man. I appreciate you. Miss Sexy, the queen in the super chat. Much love to you, queen. I appreciate you 1,000%. Appreciate you. Motown YB, what's going on? FTV, what's going on? Jack Trades, what's going on? They let Alexander back in the super chat. Tell me why Shakur should be over any of the top 10. He just beat two world champions back to back and unified the belt in only 2 fights, and he's undefeated. And he's Olympic silver medalist, since they like to talk about amateur background as well. So he just beat Jamel Herring. His first fight at super featherweight, he beats Jamel Herring. His second fight at super featherweight, he beats Oscar Valdez. Lomachenko was in the top 10 with a record of 2-1 because he beat Gary Russell in the first 3 fights. And people had him in the top 10 with 3 fights. But you trying to tell me he beat Jamel Herring for the WBO title, then he beat Oscar Valdez for a unification bout. And he's a champion in a whole separate division. And that don't garner him to be over Ioka? Come on, brother. Stop it. Estrada, he lost to Chocolatito. Famous Pat. What's going on? They got 3 losses. I mean, it's just simple mathematics. Jacob Gutierrez, what's going on? Gary Sauce, what's going on? Donnie D, 1954, Triple OG in the super chat. Community, hit and then re-hit the like button. Yeah, get the likes up, man. We should have 1.1K likes. Dewan T, what's going on? He said, can't even do a super sticker, bro. Yeah, that's how they doing me. It's not surprising. Now, I guarantee you, they don't let me get back to 1,000 people in here. Guarantee that. I guarantee they ain't going to let it get back to 1,100 people in here. Jeffrey Brooks, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, got a funny feeling promoter don't want us to make this Spence versus Crawford fight. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. Oh, no, it ain't. They ain't. Don't listen to people telling you they're going to block it and all that. Ain't no way. You know how much money is in that fight? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Cameron Renfro, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Did you see Demetrius Andrade pull out of the Zach Parker fight? Shaking my head. Yeah, I heard he tore his shoulder or his bicep, something of that nature. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate, man. Scott Miller, brother in the super chat. Truth hurts, Blue. Facts. Sure does. Sure does. In Style Furniture TX. Dropping that halfer. Dup on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue. My son and daughter loves when you say dropping that halfer. Dup on your boy Blue. Shout out Drayden and Drea Smith. Salute, fam. Keep speaking the truth. Hey, they twins? Salute my brother IG in Style Furniture. They twins? They twins? They twins, great brother? Vendetta, what's going on? In Style Furniture, my brother in the super chat dropping that half dup on your boy Blue. Salute to Drayden and Drea. Peace of blessings to you. They twins? No, they 6 and 10. Okay. Hey, I like that. I like that, though. I like that. I like their names, man. Q Lee, what's going on? Donnie D, 1954, Triple OG. He said log out. He said log back out. He said log out back is also hit the smash like button. Oh, okay. Log back out and log back in and hit the like button. Yeah. Oh, Paul Prince, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. Said I love your show, Blue. Appreciate you all, Paul Prince. So there's no way, okay, that yeah, Miss Joette. And you ask yourself this, right? They have so much to say, but don't even reveal them true selves. You see me sitting here every single day. Reveal yourself. I am Mubarak. What's going on? Jay Hoover. Oh, blessings to you, great brother. Congratulations. Salute my brother Jay Hoover 07. He's got a newborn baby, man. Congrats, great brother. That's a blessing, man. Enjoy every moment, man. Enjoy every single moment. Roy Reds, what's going on? Punch Run 412, what's going on? What's that, Miss Sexy? Oh, the dub? Oh, dropping the half a dub. Salute to y'all, man. So, Big Pinnacle, what's going on? Nah, Jay Hoover, that's for the people that always got something. They always want to slight me, but I can't see who they are. Hey, man, you don't know this. You don't know that, man. You wasn't there. You don't. Oh, I wanted to get to something else. Didn't they tell you Blue don't know what he's talking about. There's no 2-fight deal for Terrence Crawford. Didn't they tell you that? Show of hands if they told you that. Didn't they say, ain't no 2-fight deal? Ain't none of that. He ain't doing that. He ain't interested. No PBC 2-fight deal. It ain't happening. Ain't that what they told you? Blue don't know what he talking about. It ain't happening. Ain't that what they said? Post Run 412, what's going on? Solomon Israel, what's going on? Michael Carter Sr., what's going on? C Money Best Style is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Right? Ain't that what they told you? Can somebody please explain to me? Please. Like Stanley from Friday. Can somebody please explain to me, how could he possibly say that he wants to fight Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo without having to fight on PBC twice? If he wants to fight Jermell Charlo after Errol Spence, doesn't he have to do a 2-fight deal with them? No, I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend. Or does anybody have information that Jermell Charlo is leaving the PBC? Will North America Group, what's going on? Does anybody have information that Jermell Charlo is leaving the PBC? Somebody please help me understand that. Somebody stop me. Somebody help me understand. Is Jermell Charlo leaving the PBC? Huh? Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go subscribe to ppv.blkprime.com. Is Jermell Charlo leaving the PBC, people? Maybe somebody got info that I don't. But didn't he just say he wanted to fight Errol Spence and then Jermell Charlo after? Miss Joette, I'm just asking for a friend, Miss Joette. Miss Joette, please enlighten me. How many fights is that? How many fights would that be? In order for him to do that, what would he have to do? What would he have to do? What would he have to do that? In order to fight Jermell Charlo next, what would he have to do, people? Or is it just a 1-1? Or is that just a 1-1? I'm asking y'all, in order to fight Errol Spence and then fight Jermell Charlo or Brian Castano, what would he have to do? Let's go to the videotape. Alexander back in the super chat. That's still true. Bud debunked your whole source. How could he debunk my source when I just told you? You see what I'm talking about? Alan Manning's my brother back in the super chat. He said, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I really want to see Loma versus Haney. My guess Loma would be favored by odds makers in Vegas. I don't see Haney winning that match. I see Haney getting KO'd. Really? When the last time you saw Lomachenko KO somebody? Now, just think about that, Alan Manning. Salute to you dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. When the last time you saw Lomachenko KO anybody? He said, Alexander back in the super chat, Bud never received the offer. It's a difference. You don't know what you're talking about. John Lawson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. What you always say, it doesn't cost to pay attention. Facts. Now watch this, great brother. All is in. He said he wasn't offered. Boy, oh boy. Sometimes I wish I could reveal some things. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I guarantee you wouldn't put your every bit of savings you have in your bank account on it. I guarantee you that. And I guarantee you I will put mine up. Now that should tell you a lot, don't it? Joshua Riley, what's going on? Now watch this though. Terrence Crawford to Mike Coppinger. What does it say? I'm fighting Jermell Charlo. After I beat Errol Spence, I'm moving up and I'm fighting Jermell Charlo. Well, how would you do that? Ant Lang, what's going on? Now, how would you do that? Alexander, you know not what you speak of. Trust me. You know not what you speak of. Please stop talking. And it don't matter who you are behind that profile. I don't care who you are. You know not what you talk about. Trust me. Trust me. So anyway, I don't know how you would fight. How would you fight Errol Spence, beat Errol Spence, then move up and fight Jermell Charlo without having a 2-fight deal with the PBC? A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H. Heck, Doses, my brother, back in the building in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, you smoking if you think Loma can KO Haney. And Blue Blood, you ducked me on that wager for Shakur Valdez. You called it KO, then wrong on that. But smacking both these dudes. Yeah, I called it KO. I was wrong, but on the knockout, right? But did he dominate? I told you. You told me he wasn't going to dominate Oscar Valdez. That's what you said. Oscar Valdez didn't even win a round. And if he did, he won 1 or 2, maybe. And Shakur Stevenson could have stopped him. He was ready to be stopped. And Shakur Stevenson told everybody who was saying, why didn't you stop him? Well, I hurt my hand. If you didn't see Oscar Valdez was ready to go, I don't know what you was watching. And you didn't see pure domination. What you said was, heck, Dosage, is that he ain't going to dominate Oscar Valdez. It ain't going to be like Shakur, like Floyd Mayweather did Arturo Gatti. It ain't going to be nothing like that. Yeah, well, it was something like that. The only difference is he got the stoppage, and Shakur Stevenson didn't go for the stoppage when he could have. Well, I can't predict that he's going to hurt his hand in the fight and not be able to step on the gas and then get conservative and just make sure it's secure the win. Nobody can predict that, brother. So to say that is pointless because you know, like I know, if he didn't have the hand injury, like he said he did, and everybody was saying ringside and commentating, he can stop Valdez right now. That means he was dominating him, and everybody saw Valdez could have been stopped. But he said he injured his hand. I can't predict that. Hey, Shakur's going to injure his hand, you know what? And then he ain't going to do it. Like, that's not predictable, brother. The fact is, Shakur, what's going on? Like I told you, he was going to dominate him, period. And that's what he did. DVJ 600, what's going on? You said that Oscar Valdez wasn't avoiding him. And let me address another thing you said, heck, Dosage. Because you said that if you think Oscar Valdez was avoiding Shakur Stevenson, you said the same thing you just said right now. If you think Oscar Valdez is avoiding Shakur Stevenson, you don't know nothing about boxing. What did Oscar Valdez tell you? I'll wait. Heck, Dosage. What did Oscar Valdez tell you after the fight? Hampton Royce, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, the more film I watch of Bivol and Canelo, the more I question how Canelo wins this fight if everything is on the up and up. From the people's perspective, of course, the judges will give Canelo the dub. Maybe you see a little something different. I see it different than what you see because the more I watch tape, the more I'm like, yeah, Canelo's gonna win this fight. Now, maybe, you see something that I don't. You know, 4 eyes are better than 2. So maybe you do. Kevin Jenkins, what's going on? Memphis, Maine, my brother. Burgess Meredith, what's going on? Soul Truth, Ariel L, what's going on? And who am I to tell you? Salute to you, Hampton Royce, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. I just don't see it. I don't think that, I'm not a listen. I watched Dimitri Bivol when he fought Joe Smith Jr. and I wasn't convinced, man. I'm like, that didn't convince me. I felt like if Joe Smith Jr. had better skills, then he would have won that fight. But he just he's not the most skilled guy, and it is what it is. Just is what it is. Daniel Phillips, what's going on? But I don't see Joe Smith Jr. winning this fight. Dimitri Bivol winning this fight without the judges. I don't see it, man. Alexander, don't block Alexander. Let him go. Don't tell him out. Don't block him. Don't do anything. It's okay. And listen, people, trust me. I'm confident in what I speak. I'm okay. Trust me. Don't block him. Don't time him out. He can believe what he want to believe. Toon, what's going on? You'll never know because I'll never reveal nothing. Mr. Holmes, what's going on? And you clearly will never reveal who you are. So what's the point? We had a stalwart, right? So it is what it is. He said they keep blocking me. They protecting you. They're not protecting me. William Taggart, what's going on? Sherman Bray, my brother. Turn up the AC, what's going on? King Kong, what's going on? My brother Heck Dosage back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. Tank said is best Canelo over everybody. Hey, bro, Heck Dosage, you ain't answered my question. You came here last week and you said, if I thought, now, brother, you tried to move the goalpost as if I didn't pay attention or I wasn't paying or I forgot about what I was just talking about with you. No, brother. And Tank said Canelo the best. That's all good. That's his opinion. It's opinionated. Now, but you said, right, that if I thought that Oscar Valdez was avoiding Shakur Stevenson, I didn't know anything about boxing. And salute Heck Dose is dropping that half a dub on the boy Blue in the super chat. Now I need you to answer that question. What did Oscar Valdez tell you and me and the world after the fight? Sure am, educated jab. Orion King, what's going on? He put that jacket on me. Now you got to take it off and put it on yourself. Blue, tell them to stop timing me out. They timed me out yesterday. Big T, how could they can't time you out, Big T. You got a wrench. Only you could time you out. Call me Drew, what's going on? Corrupt Boston, what's going on? Jordan Michael, what's going on? Big T, nobody can time you out. If you being timed out, it's not nobody. It's YouTube doing that. He said, I said if anyone thought Valdez was not ducking because he was ducking, but not of that man. So what's the difference? Come on, brother. Make a distinction. What's the difference? He told you he didn't want to fight him and that he felt pressure from Canelo and Eddie Reynoso, who thought that he was hesitant to fight Shakur Stevenson. He said that Eddie Reynoso and Shakur Stevenson were putting pressure on him because they thought and felt he was hesitant to fight Shakur Stevenson. So what does that tell you? What did that tell you? What did that tell you? Yeah, Big T, because you can't. Nobody can time you out. Brother Enoch, what's going on? Max Caesar, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "Uh-oh, Blue. Clark just walked in the bathroom and caught them time to make sing their fave Blue Buzz school song. Kick him out. Facts. Oh, they gonna get this work. They gonna get this work. Oh, they gonna get this work. Terrence Bain, brother in super chat. Thoughts on Spence, Doug, and Bud. Big fish scared. Bro, Terrence Baines, where'd you get that from? He said Duncan is trying to keep your undefeated record for the sport. So you it don't matter how you slice it, brother. You can't kinfolk, what's going on? You can't justify it. It just is what it is. Now you're saying well, Duncan is trying to keep your O intact. Well, that means you know that you're gonna lose it. Iceberg Slim 38, what's going on? That means you know you're gonna lose your record. What in return that means fair. Plain and simple. Jeffrey Brooks, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "What do you think about this Keyshawn kid possibly fighting Devin Haney already? Too soon, if you ask me." Keyshawn is a very good fighter. I think Keyshawn Davis is going to be a great fighter. I think Keyshawn Davis has a lot of talent, a lot of skills. I choose Devin. I picked Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney will win the fight if they fought. Is it too early? I don't say it's too early. I think he's talented. I think he's talented enough to beat a lot of guys. And so Shakur Stevenson, fought for a world title with 15 fights. You know what I mean? Keyshawn Davis is the same age as Devin and Shakur, Teofimo and Ryan. He just chose to go the route of amateurs to try to become an Olympic gold medalist, and they all decided, well, Shakur tried that route as well. But they tried it, they went pro. You know what I mean? And so Tony Cricko is gonna and so with that said, I don't think it's too early for him because I think he got just as much talent as everybody else. Again, I think Devin Haney intangibles sees him win the fight. Natural Africanism, what's going on? El Rivia, what's going on? But is it too early? No. Keyshawn Davis right now beat Ryan Garcia. He beats Ryan Garcia right now. He beats Isaac Cruz right now. Stacey Corley, what's going on? Blackwater Boston, what's going on? He beats. These are good fights, but he wins these fights. He beats Rolly, right? Rolly is 14-0. He's fighting Tank. So Mike TV, what's going on? Carter Wall James, what's going on? He's fighting Tank. Keyshawn Davis with 5 fights can beat Rolly right now. Devon Johnson, what's going on? Keyshawn Davis would beat Mario Barrios. Keyshawn Davis would beat, and he would beat majority of these guys, man. So don't let the 5 fights, it's not too early. I don't think if he had 20 fights, he would beat Devin Haney. It's just style matchup. I just don't pick again. I can't see no. I don't see Devin Haney loser. Not to nobody at 130 and 135. I don't see it. I mean, hey, to each his own. Some Hey, Blue, I see him losing it. I mean, it is what it is. Miss T, peace buzz to the queen in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. She said they believe these biased channels, but not the words that come out of the actual fighter's mouth. Facts. But no, Miss T, they do when it's convenient. When it fits their narrative and the fighter say, oh yeah, that's when they believe it. But when the fighter says certain things, no, that they don't agree with or don't fit their narrative, well, then they don't believe it. It's just how it goes. Christopher Hayes in the super chat dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Christopher Hayes dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. Michael Lee, brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said all these fighters got to fight, comrade Blue. I agree 1,000%. So now here's the thing, right? If Oscar Valdez would have beaten Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez is top 10 pound for pound. Okay? If you make Shakur Stevenson versus Estrada, who wins the fight? Shakur Stevenson going to be the favorite. If Shakur Stevenson was fighting Haney right now, who would be the favorite? Shakur Stevenson. If Shakur Stevenson was fighting Chocolatito right now, they're only 6 pounds apart, people. See, contrary to popular belief, they have you think that Shakur Stevenson is so much bigger than these guys that it's not even possible that they could be in the same realm. Well, that's not true. Because Shakur Stevenson fights at 130, and he actually just moved up. He's 2 fights removed from fighting at 126. You're talking about fighters that fight at 118 and 122. So that means he was only separated by 8 pounds. That's a junior welterweight and a welterweight. Josh Taylor and Terrence Crawford. Nobody gives Josh Taylor, Daniel Dow 76, what's going on? Nobody says Josh Taylor don't have no chance. Ain't no way you should compare Josh Taylor to Terrence Crawford. He fights at 130. Ashante L7, what's going on? They have been drilling it in your head that they so far apart in weight that you think it's impossible. But it's really not. So let me show you. Let's go to the videotape. I'm going to show you guys. Because remember, Leo Santa Cruz is a 4-division champion. Right? 122, 126, 118, 122, 126, and 130. I'm going to say it to y'all again. Leo Santa Cruz is a 4-division champion. 118, 122, 126, 130. And he fought Tank at 135. Is it impossible? No. But they lead you to believe that they so far apart in weight that it's not even funny. Haney is the same height and size as Oscar Valdez. So he's going to fight at what? What weight class? 22, right? Are they super far apart in weight that you can't even compare the two? No. So therefore, we know Guillermo Rigondeaux fought Lomachenko. Uh-oh. Lomachenko and Rigondeaux fought each other. Everybody gives Lomachenko credit for beating Rigondeaux. So they're not that far apart that it's unthinkable for them to fight, right? Leo Santa Cruz fought Tank at 135. At 130, right? So it's not unthinkable or unfathomable to think that they could actually fight. So if that's the case, who would be the favorite? Shakur Stevenson or Nui? Shakur Stevenson or Strada or any of the guys? Shakur Stevenson would be the favorite. Michael Jones, brother in the super chat. He said, Blue, Shakur versus Michael Rivera. Shakur Stevenson. Taquan Savage, my brother. What's goody with you? Shakur Stevenson, great brother. Appreciate you. Terrence Baines, brother, back in the super chat. Bud never lied. He been waiting this big fish equal. Okay, Terrence Baines. I don't even know if should I even respond to that. Alexander back in the super chat. Tell me why boxing divisions exist, boxing pundit. They exist because of weight classes. That's why. Size difference. But there's compatible weights and sizes. That's why you give people credit for moving up. Tell me this, genius, Alexander. How did Manny Pacquiao move up 8 divisions? So it's possible, right? Uh-oh. Go back to the drawing board. Nice try. Try again. Heck Doses, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Your logic says Charlos are Benavidez and Andre and Spence are Bud. No, my logic never said that. How did my logic tell you Andre and Spence are? Why would Andre? First of all, why are you talking about Andre and Terrence Crawford? That's never been an option. Number one. Terrence Crawford and Andre and Errol Spence has told you and done and stayed the course. What are you talking about? Completely two different things. Nobody had to force Errol Spence to do anything. Okay? And I said that Jamal Charlo's hesitant to fight David Benavidez. I know it says pay attention, but it's actually free. So before you challenge you, Heck Dosage, and I appreciate you dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue, you should go do your research first. Because it doesn't make sense. So I've been saying that Jamal Charlo is hesitant to fight David Benavidez. I'm sure this entire chat could tell you that. I don't know where you've been at. And as far as Benavidez, I said Benavidez is team, right? Is hesitant to put Benavidez in the ring with Andre. I said that. Did you not hear that? Of course you didn't. Why would you? It's called selective hearing. Okay? And then when it comes to Errol Spence, okay, Terrence Crawford himself told you that Errol Spence hasn't been ducking him. I didn't have to tell you anything. I could show you all the receipts, but why? When Terrence Crawford out of his own mouth told you everything you need to know, and the fact that he's taking Bob Arum to court because he didn't make the Errol Spence fight, well, that tells you in itself that Errol Spence wasn't avoiding the fight, right? And Terrence Crawford told you it was the powers that be behind the scenes and that Errol Spence wants this fight with me just as much as I want it with him. So then what are we talking about here? I mean, y'all need to start paying attention. Go back and do your homework and your research before you say stuff to me because it just don't make sense. You said that for no reason. And I appreciate you showing love. I appreciate you showing love. But the facts remain is this, right? I've been saying that Jamal Charlo is avoiding David Benavidez. And I said that Benavidez' team is avoiding Andre. I did a whole stream on that with his with Samson Likowicz talking about Demetrius Andre don't care about nothing but winning. We talked about that in entirely. And then Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, I mean, I've been showing 10,000 receipts. I don't know how many more I got to show. So it doesn't even make sense. Why would you say such a thing? But I appreciate you dropping a half a dub on your boy Blue. Edwin Acuna in the super chat dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, man, just want to interrupt real quick so we can all stop and appreciate what's going on in boxing. So many good fights coming and happening. Going to, yep, can't wait, great brother. Salute to you dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. Anubis, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, the thing that annoys me is that they never ask any of those guys to move up just like fighters. This is a fact. That's a fact. Dory Pat in the super chat, much love. Appreciate you. Bro Unique back in the super chat, dropping that half a Duh! On your boy Blue in the super chat. Breaking news. MBF is real. Facts. Oh, yeah, we know this. Shamar Clark, what's going on? Dante Wright, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, do you think Tank versus Haney can be the next big fight in boxing? And who's your top 5 pound for pound? My top 5 is Terrence Crawford at 1, Canelo at 2, Errol at 3, Jamel Charlo at 4, and I have Josh Taylor at 5. Don Gotti, what's going on? Yo, Blue, how did you meet my boy Bull? How did you hook up hook him up with Boots? Oh, Don Gotti. Yo, you know Bull? Salute to my brother Bull, man. How did I hook him up? I just took him out there. Great brother, Don Gotti. Bowles is my guy, man. Boots is my guy. Salute to Boots team, man. Those are my guys out there, man. I'm a big fan of Boots. That's no secret. It is what it is. And they was kind enough to let me bring Bull and my boy Rob Bito out there, and I took them out there to get some work. Can't stay local. You stay local, you don't grow. So I took them out there to Boots gym. They got some sparring in, they got some work in, and rest is history. Ant Lang, brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, I think all of them guys at 135 will have a problem if moving to 140 except for Tank. I think Gary Anton Russell will be the one if he stays there for a while. What do you think? Gary Anton Russell is a problem. He's a problem for sure. That's a fact. He's a problem for sure. Gary Anton Russell. That's a fact. And I still think I don't Tank versus Gary Anton Russell. That's a problem for Tank. Devin, he's big, he's athletic, he could box. Man, Devin's better than y'all gonna see, man, how good Dev is. As he goes in bigger fights, you're gonna be like, man, you're gonna start to see it's not what you think when you're thinking with Dev. He's growing, he's 23. But I know what you guys think, like, yeah, this guy. But when you start to see him with better opposition and bigger fights, and he start to look the same, and they start to look the same, then it's going to start to hit you. And man, this dude is better than what I thought. I promise you. But yeah, Gary Anton Russell is a problem for sure. There's no doubt about that. And he's a problem for all of them. There's no doubt about that. Because he's a problem himself. So, oh yeah, he's a problem for everybody. That's a fact. Oh yeah, he's an uphill climb for sure. For sure. And boy, oh boy, Josh Taylor better get out while he can. Josh Taylor better skedaddle while he can. Because if he don't, Gary Anton Russell is taking them belts up off his waist. Trust that. Believe that. If Josh Taylor was to sign the dotted line to fight Gary Anton Russell, them belts is going back to D.C. If he signed on the dotted line to fight Gary Anton Russell, them belts is going to D.C. And the road to being a champion is going through him. Trust that. Solomon Walker, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, dude is salute, Blue. Salute to my brother Solomon Walker. Appreciate you, brother. I don't pay these guys no attention. Gabe Cardenas, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what it do, Blue? What's your prediction on Canelo fight? If he wins, do you think he gets all the belts at 175? I do. And my prediction, I'll give it to you on Saturday. But I told y'all they're not going to let the likes go, the subscribers, the views, the amount of people in here go back up. We had 1,100, almost 1,200 people. Now we can't get over 830. Told you. I think that he's going to beat Dimitri Bivol. I'll give you my final prediction on Saturday. And I think that he's going to beat Triple G in September. I think he's going to stop Triple G early. And I think that he's going to fight the winner, Joe Smith, ought to better be before the year's up. And he's going to beat the winner of that fight. So I do think he's going to win all those fights. Donnie D, 1954, Triple OG back in the super chat. He said, not your logic, his lack of understanding. This is a fact. TR, what's going on, great brother? Bernie is a real one. Yeah, he's real loyal to the soil to Terrence Crawford, as he should be. I ain't got no problem with that. I just be having a problem with people trying to discredit me. Don't try to discredit me. Just you know, it is what it is. El Rivi, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Guys won't fight each other for Canelo fight security. When Floyd was fighting, guys were fighting each other just to get Floyd fight. Thurman started it. Yeah, you know, they need to do that, you know. And that's the thing, right, El Rivi? I said that, and then people was like, yeah, well, Canelo ain't Floyd. He's not Floyd on the highest scale. But he's Floyd Mayweather for today as far as representing a big payday for everybody. So is he Floyd Mayweather? No. Is he as good as Floyd Mayweather? No. We all understand that. That's not the point. The point is this, is that as far as big sale goes, he is the Floyd Mayweather of today's time, right? And so with that said, he represents the big payday, okay? And if he represents the big payday, okay, for everybody that wants to get paid, okay, well then guess what everybody needs to do? They need to start fighting each other. Period. We people don't want to give him credit or respect. I don't care if you think he win these fights or don't. I don't care if you think he have an unfair advantage or not. I don't care about none of that. The point is, the fact is the fact. He represents the face of the sport of boxing. He's the highest grosser in the sport of boxing currently as it stands right now. And in order for you to get that payday, you got to go through Canelo Alvarez right now. And it is what it is. And El River, you 1,000% correct. They need to go ahead, fight each other. Like Canelo said, he ain't making it up. Payday, you want payday? Yeah, they want payday. Yeah, that's what they want. Yeah, he's telling the truth. I don't care if you like him or not. FSU, what's going on? Kavon Watkins, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. I don't care if you like him or not. Payday, you want payday? I know that. Yeah, you're right. I know it too, Canelo. I know it too. Edwin Acuna, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Never seen Blue have so many phases. LOL, school him, man. These dudes are too emotionally invested. You ain't new to this. You're true to this. Salute to you, great brother. Facts, man. It just gets amazing to me, man. People just people just get over emotional about what it just is what it is. It is what it is. We just get overly emotional about it, about the facts, because it's your favorite fighter. And ain't no way, Fly Paper, what's going on? Ain't no way my favorite fighter. Oh, it just is what it is, man. Eric Johnson, my brother in the super chat. What you think about Tank versus Mickey at 140, Blue? Never happened. Never happened. And right now, Mickey wouldn't even. Mickey like, man, not right now. No, not right now. Hey, that's my brother Bay, man. He uber talented, man. But no, he'll tell you not right now. In his heyday, not right now. Realism, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Realism in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. Peace be free. What's going on? TR, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, Spence will be ineffective on the inside. We will just tie him up and the new. Okay. Well, guess what? And we got to see. That's why they fight. Clint Eastwood, what's going on? M. Fitz Baldwin, what's going on? And that's why they fight. Cash Spade, what's going on? I can respect your opinion. I can respect your opinion. Trent from 18, what's going on? Alan Maddie's brother back in the super chat. Blue, you got Charlo ahead of Usyk. Please explain. Usyk is a heavyweight, plain and simple. I don't try to rewrite history. Real McCoy, my brother, what's good with you, great brother? So Alan Maddox, I don't try to rewrite history. Not at all. This all trying to rewrite history just to put fighters in on the fighters list, just to push a narrative is not my thing. The pound for pound list was created in spite of heavyweights. Period. So why are we trying to put heavyweights on the list? Just cause. And we trying to use the narrative, hey, yeah, well, he was a cruiserweight. He was. He's not a cruiserweight right now. He's a heavyweight. When he was the undisputed cruiserweight, I will put him on the list. He's a heavyweight now. He's not an undisputed cruiserweight. He's a heavyweight. So he don't belong on the list. Plain and simple. He's the unified heavyweight champion. Is he the undisputed cruiserweight champion right now? No, he's not. He's the unified heavyweight champion. So are we gonna put Tyson Fury? He once fought at a cruiserweight. I mean, what are we doing here? We're just trying to rewrite history. That's the pound for pound list was created not for heavyweights. Period. So stop trying to put heavyweights on the list to press a narrative. It don't work. And stop trying to rewrite history. The pound for pound list was created for Sugar Ray Robinson, who was a non-heavyweight, to give him his credit, because as the heavyweights go, so goes the sport of boxing. And if Tyson Fury, you think Errol Spence can beat Tyson Fury right now? I mean, let's be real here. You think Jermell Charlo or Terrence Crawford or Canelo Alvarez can beat Tyson Fury right now? Of course not. There's a reason right now Eddie Hearn and Canelo talking about, if they make a catch weight of 201, I can fight Usyk at 201. Well, if you want to put heavyweights on the list, then Canelo should just go to heavyweight and fight Alexander Usyk, right? But he ain't, right? For a reason. You know why? Because everybody knows he ain't gonna beat Alexander Usyk, a 6'3", 78-inch army, 225-pound heavyweight. It ain't gonna happen, right? You see, all the power in the world, Deontay Wilder has the highest knockout ratio in the world in the history of sport of boxing. And he's 235 pounds. And with the biggest punch in the history of sport of boxing. And he fought a guy who was 50 pounds heavier than him. And look at the results. Guyanese fire, my brother. What's goody with you? And you see the results? Weights matter. Weight matters. Sky Miller back in the super chat. Shakur gave Keyshawn props. Best spar, enough said. Oh, yeah, for sure. He always does. Woke sports fans. Shalom, King. Donnie D, 1954, back in the super chat. IQ drops when emotion facts. Emotional, yep. Yep. That's why I always say, Donnie D, facts over feelings. Shante L, my brother. Hey, baby, can you do me a favor? Just pass me one of these bottles of water. Water? Yeah, the ones on the floor. Thank you, baby. Usyk, here you go. Bro, Alexander, man, I'm gonna start to avoid you. I'm telling you now. He said Usyk was undisputed. Is he undisputed now? What are you talking about? If you don't know your history of sport of boxing, then stop talking to me. He was undisputed. He was undisputed at cruiserweight. Is he a cruiserweight? And is he undisputed now? No, he's neither one. So what are you talking about? He's a heavyweight. Period. And they don't go on the pound for pound list. And you don't know what you're talking about. And last time I checked, see, this is the simple stuff that I be talking about. He talking about, just being pro-African American. Last time I checked, Josh Taylor is not African American. Don't even know what you're talking about. You're talking because you have a mouth. I know it says pay attention, but it's actually free. Josh Taylor is on my top 5 pound for pound list, and he's not an African American. Last time I checked, he ain't even American. He ain't even American. So what are you talking about? I tell you, boy, they'll continue to speak just because they have a mouth. Gabe Cardenas, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, will Jermell Charlo ever take risks? Oh, Jamal Charlo, or will he continue this road? I don't know. I can't speak for that man. I don't know what he's going to do in the near future. I could just tell you what he didn't do right now. I can't speak for what he's going to do in the future. But right now, he's fought 2 world champions by the time they champions by the time he fought them. Daniel Darrell 76, brother in the super chat. He said, get that out of here. No, it's all right. It's all right. It is what it is. Deploy 619, what's going on? Tank Quill, what's going on? Jeremiah Edom, what's going on? If Mayweather come back, should he fight Spencer Crawford? I don't know what he should do. That's a huge risk. He's good, and I think he can win the fights. I don't know if he will win those fights, though. I never pick against Floyd Mayweather. I never have picked against Floyd Mayweather. I never have picked against Floyd Mayweather, and I never will pick against Floyd Mayweather. I never have picked against Floyd Mayweather, and I never will pick against Floyd Mayweather. Miss Aisha, peace of blessing, Queen. How you doing today? Jesse R, PC, what's going on? Dominic Seaborn, what's going on? And I mean, that's just exactly Miss Aisha. We already know what it is. ADTV, one love, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I think heavyweight should be on the pound for pound list because Canelo would beat Terrence Crawford, but Crawford's higher on your pound for pound list. Wilder would be ahead of Usyk. Canelo Alvarez is not a heavyweight. And it doesn't matter what you think. It's what it is. It don't matter what you think. See, this is the problem. Well, I think it don't matter what you think. This is the rules that was created. Stop trying to rewrite history. Heavyweights don't belong on the pound for pound list. It is what it is. That's it. We trying to rewrite history to fit our narrative. JSSC, what's going on? What are you talking about? Royal 1980 Longhorn, what's going on? What are we talking about here? Well, I think the Yankees and the Mets should play in the same league because they both from New York. Well, that's not how it works. So what are you talking about? So you're trying to rewrite history for what? It don't work like that. Hey, the Jets and the Giants should be in the same division because that's what I think. They both from New York. It should be the Jets, the Giants, and the Bills. They should all be in the same division because they're all from New York. Well, it don't work that way. Salute to my brother Blue Cooks in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. Eric Johnson, brother in the super chat, was talking about Garcia. How about Alicia versus Koa? Choi? I want to see Alicia Baumgartner versus Mikhail Mila. That's what I want to see. Alicia Baumgartner versus Mikhail Maya. That's the fight to be made. Yeah, Alfonso Sullivan. We be trying to just rewrite history just because we feel that way. Rolling in for dough. What's going on? Junior Young, what's going on? Jeremiah Eden, what's going on? It would be a good fight. So here's the thing, right? Because we feel that way. Hey, man, heavyweights. No, it was created in spite of heavyweights. That's why it was created. ADTV, one love, brother, is back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Bluey. When I searched pound for pound top 10 boxes, they all had heavyweights on them. I'm confused on this one, Blue. Enlighten me, though. The heavyweight, the pound for pound list was created for Sugar Ray Robinson and non-heavyweights that to get their credit and their just dues. Because if that's the case, the list would just consist of heavyweights because can't nobody beat the heavyweights. Soul Truth said he not. Oh, I'm seeing conflicting reports. Somebody said he is. Somebody said he not. I don't know. I hope it's not true. But if it is, blessings up to him and his family. Alex Naive said yes, because heavyweights can beat everybody. So who can Canelo Alvarez beat Deontay Wilder? So when you're talking about all the best fighters in the world, it would just consist of all heavyweights. Sai Ali, salute. Yeah. So it would consist of all heavyweights. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Can Canelo or anybody else beat Deontay Wilder? There's only one heavyweight that's beating Deontay Wilder right now. Right? And that's Tyson Fury. So, okay, now you got Tyson Fury at 1, Wilder at 2. Okay? Can any of them beat Canelo Alvarez? I mean, Anthony Joshua at heavyweight? You think Canelo Alvarez could go right now and be a heavyweight and beat Anthony Joshua? No. Okay, so now Alexander Usyk at 6'3", at 225 pounds at heavyweight, who's gonna beat him? Nobody. So okay, so now you got Fury, Wilder, Usyk at top 3 already. Now you think BC, man? Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Right? So now, right? You look at this situation. You got, can any of them beat Anthony Joshua? No. Okay, so now Anthony Joshua goes at 4. Yeah, Raw 1980 on Longhorn. Yeah, I seen that. So RG Dub, what's going on? So now the top 4 guys are all heavyweights. So that's why it was created for Sugar Ray Robinson. You understand what I'm saying? Antonio Urino, what's going on? Right, even Javid Anderson. You think it's just Luis Ortiz? Like it just even Andy Ruiz. Even Andy Ruiz. Like, come on, people. It would just be filled with heavyweights. Because the fact remains is these guys ain't better than these guys. So that's why it was created for non-heavyweights. But you started to get people trying to rewrite history in order to push a narrative for guys. And this is just recent. This is just recent. They started trying to put Tyson Fury on there. They started trying to put, Alexander Usyk belongs on there, right? Anthony Joshua. But no, they don't belong on the list. It is what it is. Stop trying to rewrite history. That's why. I want my vision back, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I hope Shakur and Devin stay hungry. They are both very skilled defensively, but aren't where Mayweather was in his prime. Well, here's the thing, right? It's a different time, different era. Okay? And you have more and more fighters attempting not to make fights. Now, Floyd Mayweather went through it, but he put himself in position to get those fights. You're not going to, today's time, these dudes, because of Floyd Mayweather, the narrative, and because Floyd Mayweather, put so much emphasis on the O, that now, today's time, all these fighters, young fighters, are putting a lot of emphasis on not losing. So you're not going to get these guys to compete against one another because they don't want to take a loss. And on top of that, to make it to make it worse, on top of that, then you have the promoters don't want to lose their investments and lose their cash cows. So they didn't want to take the chance either because Floyd Mayweather started this. So, but Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, see, they don't want it. J-Rock, what's going on? Canelo might beat some heavyweights? No. Absolutely not. Yeah, the right heavyweight. You think Canelo going to beat the ones I just named? Absolutely not. No way, no how. Ain't going to happen. So, my thing is this, right? These guys, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, they look like they could possibly be the next Floyd Mayweather, and they don't want to see that. Period. Alan Maddox, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping a Cinco on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, when I have heard you talking all the time, best fighters pound for pound, you mentioned Ali. I never said that. But you don't consider fighters for pound if they active heavyweights. I'm lost. I never said that. Y'all be listening to other people's channels, coming here and listen to me talk, and then trying to confuse what I said with other people. Alan Mannix, you have never heard me say that Muhammad Ali was on my pound for pound list. I never said that, ever. Ever. Not once in my life have I ever said that. So where did you get that from? Man, y'all be, it's amazing, man. I have never ever said I had Muhammad Ali on a pound for pound list. Now, if you ask me who's my greatest fighters of all time, that and pound for pound is two different things, brother. So how did you confuse? If somebody asked me who's the greatest fighters of all time, and my pound for pound list is two different things. Where do y'all be getting these narratives from? Loving down Gaither, what's going on, great brother? Oh, that's amazing to me, man. I've never ever said Muhammad Ali was on a pound for pound. Trey Sean Edwards, what's going on? Never ever said. I've never said that. And you actually said, "Hey, Blue, you said no." I ain't never said that to you, brother, ever. If somebody asks me who's the greatest fighters, I say Muhammad Ali is top 5 my greatest fighters. That don't have nothing to do with pound for pound list. Solomon Walker, brother in the super chat. Why are they acting like you made up pound for pound rules? Shaking my head. Facts. It's amazing to me, Solomon Walker. Amazing. ADTV, one love, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "Do you think any welterweight could beat a cruiserweight?" No, but they both on the pound for pound list. there is welterweights that can beat cruiserweights. If they move up in weight, they can. Right? They move up in weight, they possibly can compete with a cruiserweight. Right? And the cruiserweight division wasn't even in existence when the pound-for-pound list was created. I don't believe. I got to do my homework on that. But anyway, the pound-for-pound list, there's welterweights you move up gradually. Right? Canelo can move up to cruiserweight. He ain't going up and beating the best heavyweights, period. It's two different. There's a cruiserweight division and there's a heavyweight division for a reason. Heavyweight is limitless. Cruiserweight is limit. Why? For a reason. That's why when you have most cruiserweights go up to heavyweight, you have very little that are successful at heavyweight. Why? Ghost Tagger, what's going on? How many cruiserweights you knew moved up to heavyweight and dominated the heavyweight division? How many? How many? King Trini in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Historically associated with fighters such as Sugar Ray Robinson, who were widely considered to be the most skilled fighters of their day, to distinguish them from the generally popular, more popular heavyweights. Please, great brother, King Trini. Oh man, please, King Trini, say it again, brother. Please, brother. Once again, thank you, King Trini. He says this: historically associated with fighters such as Sugar Ray Robinson, who were widely considered to be the most skilled fighters of their day, to distinguish them from the generally more popular heavyweights. Thank you, brother. Because King Trini, as the heavyweight goes, so goes the sport of boxing. They carry the sport. Because why? They traditionally get knockouts, entertainment. They're the big guys. They're considered the baddest man on the planet. Okay, Mike Tyson at his prime, at his apex, number one. Do you think Mike Tyson is going to Sugar Ray Leonard can beat Mike Tyson? No. So Mike Tyson is always going to overshadow any other division because you know he is la creme de la creme. He is the apex. There is nothing else after Mike Tyson. That's it. It's over. Ant Lang, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said pound for pound best became heavily linked with Sugar Ray Robinson in recognition of outstanding talent despite being too small to compete in a more lucrative and popular heavyweight division. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Dropping the Ant Lang, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Daniel Darrell 76, brother in super chat. Only Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield and now Usyk is having success. Now Alexander Usyk is having success. Man, that's unfortunate with Kevin Samuels, man. That's really unfortunate. That's truly unfortunate, man. That's truly unfortunate, man. Blessings and prayers to his family, man. That's truly, truly unfortunate. According to what I'm seeing now, it's more and more things. It's truly, truly unfortunate, man. That's what they're saying, man. Michael Moore. Yeah, Mr. Holmes. But, they're saying the family is saying it now. Raheem Jones, what's going on? What I think about Southpaw 773? Rivarius Jones, what's going on? Mike Lee, yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate for him and his family, man. Vinny Nelson, okay, great salute to you, great brother. Raheem Jones, have you ever heard of Southpaw 773? I've heard of that name, man. Who is that? Demond Kennedy, what's going on? Salute Daniel Darrell 76, my brother in Super Chat. Appreciate you. I heard of the name, man. I don't know who it was. Salute to my brother Mike Big Boxing. Ben Davis, what's going on? Jameson Children's brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute, Blue. In your opinion, what would it take to draw more American heavyweights back into the sport? The only possible blue chip we have right now is Jared Anderson. I think that ship has sailed. That ship, I believe, your boy, what's going on? I think I think that the fact that the NBA, NFL are paying these athletes so much money, and on top of them paying them so much money, right? They don't have to deal with all the politics that come along with the sport of boxing. Just let that sink in. They don't have to deal with all the politics that come along with the sport of boxing. They don't have to do it, right? So, yeah, Miss Tia is amazing. So Jameson Childress dropping that dub on your boy Blue. There's so many things that they don't have to contend with. They don't have to compete with, man. They don't, so I'll go to the NFL, and the least paid guy in the NFL or the NBA is getting, let's say, $500,000, $600,000 a year. Least paid, guaranteed, right? That's a guy you probably never even heard of that's sitting on the bench. You never even heard of this dude. He's sitting on the bench, and he's getting paid $500,000, $100,000 a year. Guaranteed. You go to the sport of boxing and fighters it's tooth and nail to get the money that they're looking for guaranteed. And just think, and they risking it all. They putting it all on the line. Now let's look at this, right? Teofimo Lopez said he got $450,000 or something like that. Something like that. 500,000, 650,000, something like that for his fight with Lomachenko. How, for a fight of that magnitude, that's all he got? For a fight of that magnitude, that's all he was able to garner? Hmm? Yeah, well, you gonna eat again? Huh? You gonna eat again? Yeah. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I just have like 2 pieces of chicken.
So, when you look at situations like that, you look at the NFL. Now, yeah, they have to negotiate their contracts and stuff like that, but they're getting $30 million contracts, $20 million contracts. Man, fighters might not even see that their entire career. Why am I coming to a sport of boxing where it's politics and all types of, hey, this is a favorite and I don't want to make this fight and you can't get this fight and you sitting on the shelf and look at Gary Russell. Why am I heavyweight when I got my size, my strength, and I could go to NFL and guarantee myself $5 million? Ain't no way it's just not going to happen. Until the sport of boxing cleans that aspect of it up, it ain't going to happen. Until the sport of boxing cleans up that aspect where everybody gets their fair opportunity and fair shake and all of that, it ain't going to happen. GL, my brother, coming through, studding up, dropping that $100 on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue Blood, what's good? I see EJ about to take boxing back, surprise the boxing pundits. No, I say, take boxing by surprise. The boxing pundits know, and I say EJ will be undisputed, and Canelo got invited at a catchweight by EJ and declined. I think Canelo don't want that smoke. EJ, the big fish, blessings, my guy. Salute to my brother G Al, dropping that $100 on your boy Blue. Salute to the great brother. Yeah, for sure. Listen, people see Errol Spence coming. They know what he represents. Errol Spence has never, ever, ever said something that he wasn't going to do. He never not did what he said he was going to do, ever. He's always done what he said he's going to do. And that's what people don't like. They don't like the truth. They like narratives. They like fiction. Fantasy land. King Trini, brother, back in the super chat. American heavyweight boxers play football now. Yep. And in the NBA. And in the NBA. And they in the NBA. Look at Marcus Smart. 6'4", 220 pounds. That's a heavyweight. That's a heavyweight. Mike Biggs boxing, my brother in the super chat, dropping that $100 on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue cooking. Peace, King. Hashtag LDBC. Salute to my brother Mike Big Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother Mike Big Boxing. Appreciate you, King. Dropping that $100 on your boy Blue. Scott Miller, brother in the super chat. Floyd should stay out. Let Boots have at Bud and EJ. Agreed. Ted Sparza 0218. What's going on? I agree. Because he ain't going to fight Boots. So I agree with that. Matthew Thomas, brother in the super chat, dropping that on your boy Blue. He said, yo, Big Blue, what it do? What you think about the Brooklyn kid Shushu. Woo-wee. Shushu is nice. I like Shushu. That's my guy. Shushu is nice. Raheem Jones, Blue, you really think Canelo avoided Errol Spence? He avoided. I don't say he avoided. He avoided the situation because fighting Errol Spence at 164 is not conducive to Canelo Alvarez. He ain't gonna fight him at 164. I think this is the problem. Kareem Ebanks, what's going on? Canelo might have saw that if I agree to this, because they said and or, okay. So what means is Jamal Charlo was first, and then and or, right? Jamal Charlo was first, and then and or David Benavidez or Errol Spence, which more than likely is going to be David Benavidez because Errol Spence is going to fight Terrence Crawford, and that's where people wasn't reading between the lines. So he would have got $55 million to fight David Benavidez. And Errol Spence was enticing, but at a catchweight of 64, not going to happen. Raheem Jones, I don't think he can make 164 either. I don't think so either. I don't think he can make 164 either. D. Blair LaFleur, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, man. So, I think that, they're trying to, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to, minimize the accomplishments of Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. Now, let me tell you this, right? In 2022, at 23 and 24, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson were 24 and 25 by the time the end of the year, right? Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson can both be undisputed. I want y'all to think about that. Nathan Perez, what's going on? They look the same. They both sharp. Kazema 624, what's going on? Shakur is Puerto Rican. That's a language. So now look at it, right? So now look at this, right? Now that's just a language. That's not. What is that? El Uno, what's going on? So now imagine this, right? Shakur Stevenson becomes undisputed. Devin Haney becomes undisputed before the year is up. Imagine you have Shakur Stevenson undisputed. And Matthew Davis, did I read your super chat, right? Oh yeah, Matthew Davis. Yeah, Matthew Thomas. Yeah, I love Shushu, man. He's definitely got a lot of talent, man. Brother, there's no such thing. Stop it, man. People just want to, man, stop, man. Stop, man. Stop. This girl love boxing. Peace and blessings, Queen, and super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blessings, Blue. Appreciate you, Queen. How you doing tonight? So here's the thing. Imagine you have Shakur Stevenson undisputed, Devin Haney undisputed, Errol Spencer, Terrence Crawford undisputed, Jamel Charlo undisputed. Uh-oh. Imagine before the end of the year, we have Jermell Charlo undisputed, Devin Haney undisputed, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford winner undisputed, Shakur Stevenson undisputed, and Devin Haney undisputed by the year is in. Alex Naives, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. That's a language and an island. It's not a race. Errol Spence is also Jamaican. What does that mean? So imagine Shakur Stevenson, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford winner, Jermell Charlo, and Devin Haney all undisputed for the years up. Imagine that. King Trini, brother in the super chat. He said to save the sport must enter NCAA somehow. To save the sport of boxing, Shah Gritty El Shafi, what's going on? To save the sport of boxing, they got to move the politics out the way. They move the politics out the way. The sport of boxing, they'll save the sport of boxing, because then athletes would love to participate in the sport of boxing. But when you have so much confusion where you don't even know who's the champion, and then you have Max Kellerman sitting on the biggest sporting platform in the world telling Devin Haney he ain't a champion, and you have ESPN and the Ring Magazine. Shakur Stevenson just won the Ring Magazine belt. He just won the Ring Magazine belt. And let me give y'all some more enlightenment. You know why George... Let me enlighten y'all. You know why George Kambosos ain't on that pound-for-pound list? You know why? You know why George Kambosos ain't on that pound-for-pound list? Do y'all know why George Kambosos is not on that pound-for-pound list? Because Devin Haney beats George Kambosos, they're going to have to put him on there. They're going to have to put Devin Haney on that pound-for-pound list. He beats George Kambosos Jr. Just Boxing, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Oh, yes, Cool Boy Steph could be undisputed as well. Imagine we get Cool Boy Steph, 6 fighters, Cool Boy Steph, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Jermell Charlo, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence winner, and Cool Boy Steph, all undisputed before the year's up. Imagine that. Imagine that. Then who's running the sport of boxing? My brother Just Boxing dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said that many black champions undisputed, they don't want to see that, Blue. Right, but they understand Corbin Phoenix, what's going on. It's trending in that direction. It's trending in that direction. Now, if they all undisputed, what do a pound-for-pound list look like? If they all undisputed, what's your pound-for-pound list look like? If they're all undisputed, what do your pound-for-pound list look like? You still got Lomachenko over Devin Haney on that pound-for-pound list? You still got Chocolatito and Estrada over Jermell Charlo and Shakur Stevenson? Super Trunks, Deuce, what's going on? Huh? What you think the pound for pound list going to consist of at that point in time? Skrilla King, what's going on? Skrilla King said, I need you to count, to learn to count, Blue. You're counting one person twice. Did I? I said Jamel Charlo. I said, did I miscount? I said Jamel Charlo, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Cool Boy Steph, right? The winner of Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, and oh yeah, you're right, Ray brother. So Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Charlo, Cool Boy Steph, the winner of Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Yeah, DP Rocker, but it's all good. I don't mind. If you didn't understand, I was making a mistake because of that. They're fighting each other. Lonzo, what's going on? I mean, what it is what it is. Yeah, I made a mistake counting them twice. Terrence Crawford, Cool Boy Steph, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Charlo, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford winner. That's 5. Juan Morris, that's 5. You didn't put Steve Fulton on the list. And I see Chris Colbert calling out Gary Russell now. Tree and the Judah, what's going on? I just find that ironic because Gary Russell has an injury. He just had shoulder surgery. So he's calling out Gary Russell. Gary Russell has just had shoulder surgery. Dion West, LLC, what's going on? Gary Russell just had shoulder surgery. Why are you calling out Gary Russell? And I don't think he's going to win that fight anyway. What do you think will happen to Bud if he loses? Man, that's a good question. I think he retired. Be honest. I think retirement is already in his immediate future. Win, lose, or draw. I think if he beats Errol Spence and beats Jamel Charlo, Terrence Crawford is going to retire. Jameson Childress, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said American media is the only industry that will promote international fighters over their own. Oh, this is a fact. Facts. Salute to my brother Jameson Childress dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Well, let me get on out of here, people. It's already 1 o'clock in the morning. Again. 1 a.m., man. Burn the midnight oil. 1 a.m. It's 1 o'clock, man. So I'll be back on tomorrow, people. Tomorrow night. Actually, early tomorrow, man, because I have an event to go to tomorrow night. I have an event to go to. So I'm going to be on early tomorrow. I'll be on at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Might be 8:30. Man, gotta figure out how I'm gonna work this tomorrow. Just thought about it. Well, we'll see. But let me get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.